Hello everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well today. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Nadari Hadatulaish, NPM 202,541,500,070. And today I have the pleasure of being your presenter. Have you ever wondered how a tiny seed can grow into a complete plant? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. In this presentation, I'll be talking about plant embryology, the stage of embryo development in seed plants. It's a fascinating topic because it helps us understand how the life of a plant begins and develops before it eventually grows into a mature plant. Don't worry, I explain everything step by step using simple language. So I hope so I hope you find it easy to follow and enjoyable. If you have any question, feel free to ask at the end of the presentation. Let's start it. Plant embryology, stage of embryo development in seed plants. A structure lecture style overview that guides students through cellular events from zygote formation to mature embryo, clear, formal, and narrated in the first person as if present in class. Overview and learning objective. What what we will learn, I will explain the sequence of embryogenesis in seed plants. Emphasize key cellular events and connect structure to future seedling form. Skills and understanding. We will interpret embryological stage from zygote division to maturation and discuss experimental observation cited in peer-reviewed literature. Context and source. I reference primary literature and synthesis, particularly the review on plant embryogenesis (PMC) article, to ground our discussion in current research. Just wait. Look at the picture on the right. There. Look at the picture on the right. There are parts of a plant cell and their function. Next. Introduction. Why embryology matters. Embryology connects cell level even to whole plant development. I start from fertilization because the embryo sits the body, plants, roots, shoot, axis, cotyledons, hypocotyl that determines seedling form. Understanding this stage helps us interpret mutants, developmental regulation, and apply topics like seed viability and crop breeding. Step 1. Fertilization and zygote formation. Fertilization and angiosperm yields a diploid zygote and a triploid endosperm. Double fertilization, I emphasize at T0, the zygote is a single cell with polarity established is established by maternal push. This polarity foreshadows the apical future shoot and basal future root domains. Key points: zygote polarity is critical. Cytoplasmic and positional signals influence the first asymmetric division. Experimental notes: microsurgical and imaging studies convolutional time-lapse reveal early asymmetry in many species. Sit and review. Step 2: asymmetry, division and establishment of body axis. The zygote undergoes an asymmetric transform division production a smaller apical cell and a large basal cell. I explained that the apical cell gives rise to most of the embryo proper, while the basal cell forms the sequencer which answers the embryo and can facilitate nutrients transfer and hormonal signaling. Apical cell, embryo proper, major cell, Inguinus, shoot, meristrum, precursor, cotyledon, primordia. Basal cell and suspensor supports nutrients flow and orients embryo, often degenerates later. Step 3: globular stage and tissue specification. During the globular stage, rapid division produce and spherical mass. I describe how radial patterning emerges, prototem future epidermis at the periphery and inner ground and vascular inner tails differentiate central gain expression domains, transcription factor and hormone gradients such as auxin begin to specify tissue identity. Step 4: heart stage and organ initiation. The heart stage marks the initiation of cotyledons in the cuts. I walk through morphological change. Builder symmetry appears and shoot apical meristem SAM. Precursors form between cotyledon, primordia, auxin maxima and pin mediated transfer locales to regions that will become organs. Molecular markers from the reference literature show converse regulatory modules across species. Step 5: torpedo stage 2 maturation. Elongation products the torpedo-shaped embryo, distinct hypocotylic, hypocotyli, elongate cotyledons, and developing root pole. I describe reserve accumulation steroid protein starch always primarily in endosperm or cotyledons depending on species dehydration tolerance mechanism and desiccation process that prepare seeds for dormancy. Hormonal shift ABA rays are critical for maturation and dormancy acquisition. From embryo to seedling germination and developmental transition, mature, mature dormant seed, imbibition, and radical seedling establishment. Germination refers to dormancy, water uptake, metabolic reac- reactivation, radical protrusion, and mobilization of stored reserve. I explain how embryonic access reawaken and how prior embryonic patterning determines organ emergence. Environmental cues temperature like moisture interact with hormonal signals. Key takeaways, application and reference. Summary, I have outlined a stepwise progression: fertilization, asymmetric zygote division, globular patterning, heart stage, organogenesis, torpedo elongation, maturation, and dormancy. Each stage is defined by morphological events and molecular controls, polarity cues, auxin transcriptional networks. Application: knowledge of embryology informs crop breeding, seeds technology, and development. Genetic understanding embryo formation, that's interpretation of mutants, and improving seeds quality through targets intervention. So well, that's all for my presentation today. I hope you found it interesting and that it gave you a better understanding of how plants embryos develop from the very beginning until they become young plants. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and for giving me your attention throughout the presentation. I really appreciate it. If you have any question, comments, or would like to share your thoughts, I'd be more than happy to hear them. Please feel free to ask. I'd love to have a short discussion with all of you. Once again, thank you for being such a wonderful audience. I hope you learn something new today and enjoy the presentation as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.